The Sodder family lived in Fayetteville, West Virginia, and on Christmas Eve, 1945, they were preparing for a quiet holiday. George and Jennie Sodder had 10 children, and that night, 5 of the younger kids, Maurice, 14, Martha, 12, Louis, 9, Jennie, 8, and Betty, 5, stayed up late playing with their Christmas presents. Jennie, their mother, told them to turn off the lights and lock the door before going to bed, which they did. But around 1 a.m., Jennie was suddenly woken by a loud noise on the roof, something banging and rolling followed by the smell of smoke. Their house had caught fire. George and Jennie managed to get out safely along with 4 of their children, but the 5 who had stayed up were trapped inside. George desperately tried to rescue them. He smashed a window but couldn't get back in. He looked for his ladder, which was always leaned against the house, but it was gone. He ran to his 2 trucks to try to reach the upstairs windows, but neither truck would start even though they'd been fine earlier that evening. The fire burned the house down in about 45 minutes, and by the time firefighters arrived hours later, the house was a smoldering ruin. The most chilling part? No remains of the children were ever found. The authorities said the kids had died in the fire, but experts later said it was nearly impossible for a fire of that size and duration to completely consume 5 bodies. No bones, teeth, or ashes were discovered. That didn't sit right with the Sodders. On top of that, other strange things were happening. The family's phone line had been cut, not burned. The ladder was found thrown in a ditch far from the house. Neighbors reported seeing suspicious people around the home that night. And someone was seen stealing tools from their property just before the fire. Over the years, the family got dozens of tips that the missing children were alive. A woman claimed to have seen 4 of the kids with strange adults at a hotel. Others reported spotting them in different states. Then, in 1967, Jennie received a mysterious photo of a man who looked like Louis, one of the missing children, now grown up. On the back was a strange message hinting that the children might have been kidnapped and hidden away. The Sodders believed the fire was no accident. George was outspoken against fascism and had enemies who might have wanted revenge. They thought the kids were deliberately taken to hurt the family. So, they put up a giant billboard along a busy highway with pictures of their missing children, offering a reward for any information. They spent decades chasing leads, never giving up hope. Even now, nearly 80 years later, no one knows for sure what happened that Christmas night. Did the children perish in the fire, or were they taken and hidden from their family? The Sodder children's fate remains one of America's most baffling and heartbreaking mysteries.